And in a health alert with Christmas just around the corner, hospitals are feeling strained, combating the so-called triple-demic. Now health officials are growing more worried of a new threat from strep A emerging in parts of the country. ABC's M. Wynn has the latest from Washington.
Hospitals around the country treating an inrush of patients battling a perfect storm of viruses.
A lot of these patients are very sick.
In preparation of this winter surge, the Biden administration is once again offering households free COVID-19 testing kits at covidtest.gov.
We still had some resources left.
White House health officials urging people to test themselves if they have symptoms and before visiting with family this holiday season. The president's plan comes as the country faces a rise in respiratory viruses, COVID-19, RSV, and the flu.
Flu is rising in many parts of the country. We're probably the worst flu outbreak we've seen in a decade.
One boy in San Diego County so sick with 2 strains of the flu, he was put on a ventilator and 2 weeks later, still in the ICU. His father urging others to get vaccinated.
It was so bad that I was scared that he wasn't going to make it.
Now, the World Health Organization is also tracking a potential uptick in invasive group A strep infections, a sometimes life-threatening illness among children.
Invasive group A strep is a cluster of diseases actually caused by the same bacteria. And when people sometimes talk about flesh-eating bacteria, that's usually the bacteria that we're kind of pointing to. It can cause sepsis. Most of those patients, their illness is obviously worse than the typical strep throat infections.
One doctor saying the ongoing shortage of the antibiotic amoxicillin could also be exacerbating the situation. The overlapping viral surges are causing some patients with back-to-back illnesses to suffer for longer, weeks, sometimes months, rather than days, according to the Washington Post. M. Wynn, ABC News, Washington.
The CDC says they're investigating the possible increase in invasive strep A infections. And as for those free COVID-19 tests, they could be sent out to homes as early as next week.